I never liked this pot anyway. Welcome to my personal nightmare. How am I going to get that out of the pot? I don't know. We're just going to give it a go. I also saw a gecko in here and I don't know if it's still in here. I know bits of this are going to break, I just have to cope with that. So I've got potting mix, bark, charcoal, perlite and some propagation sand. This is not going to go well. I never liked this pot anyway. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh no, no, no. So these are all of the bits of the plant that fell off while I was trying to repot it. Most sad about these ones, obviously, because they're really big, but I'm going to let them dry off for a bit. I'm going to stick a couple of them back in with the mother plant, and then I'm going to cut them up a bit and make a whole new plant from some of the others. these guys, I'm going to put some of them back in with the mother plant, and then the others I'm going to lay on soil to propagate because they start a whole new plant really easily. Okay, so I've got my big sedum cuttings, and I'm going to put a couple of them just in this pot here, and a couple in the back with the mother plant. So here's one cutting, there's the other cutting that I just jammed into the soil at the back there. You can see this side doesn't get as much sun and it grows really scrappy compared to this side that does get a lot of sun and grows a lot more juicy. But anyway, there it is, all finished. And here's the choo-choo train making choo-choo train noises. Hey? You're a bit hot. So the pot was from Kmart, it was $7, and the macrame was from Bunnings at $8 I think. And I've got my string of beans in a matching one on the other post. It also I just repotted because it was in too small of a pot. So I had a lot more bits of sedum burrito break off than I was really expecting. So I'm going to also start a video on 3 different methods for propagating succulents, and I've got 2 of them here. So this is a method that most people probably use, which is just laying the leaves on soil and then you just spritz them with water whenever they're dry. You don't want them to stay too wet though, or they'll rot. It's pretty hot at the moment, so I've never tried the water propagation method before, but it's basically just jar of water and then you suspend the succulent leaves above the water so they're not in the water. And then I've got, obviously these are just the bits that broke off and I've shoved them back into soil, treat them much the same as this. And then I have one bit that I thought I would just see how it went as a chunk like that, growing, hopefully growing in water. And the final method is in my propagation box. So there's not really much to see in there at the moment, but it's pretty much the same as this, just on damp sphagnum. So I've just got a bunch of leaves just scattered in the propagation box. And I'm going to update that video probably weekly, just to see how much of a difference it makes between the 3 different methods. The ones in the soil are outside, the ones above the water on my kitchen windowsill, because that's where I do all the water propagation that I do. And then the ones in my propagation box stay in this room and they get a bit of afternoon sun. So that's it for this video, and I think I'm only going to do one more before I launch into Christmas content, which I don't know if that's going to be popular, but I have some ideas for making some Christmas crafts that I'm pretty excited about. So we'll see you next time, guys.